What's going on, everyone? My name is Benny No, and we are back with Benny No's Road to the Show. That is right. We're here back at Petco Park in San Diego. Daily double uploads every day at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, and at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And then when MLB The Show 21 comes out, triple uploads, triple daily uploads every day. It's going to be awesome and a lot of fun, you guys. All right, so here we are. If you guys saw the last video, you know I have a PS5 now, so I'm super excited. The gameplay is a lot more fun, a lot more refreshing, and the speed of everything is awesome. So as we were here at Petco Park again, it reminds me of a funny story of one time me and my dad came to Petco Park, and we had a great time, but the drive up was probably one of the worst experiences I've ever had with my dad. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what happened. So I'm driving, me and my dad, we're going together. It's just him and I. And, oh, that's going to be a tailor-made. No, it's going to be an E6. No, I'm still going to get out, but it could have been a double play. We're on our way to the stadium from LA to San Diego, and it's about a 2-hour drive. So it's not like it's a horrible drive or anything like that, but what is horrible is my dad loves to smoke cigarettes. And my dad loves to smoke cigarettes inside the car. As that ball is launched into right, is it going to be gone? Let's go. Man, I forgot to guess. I was going to say 396 too. At least I think I was going to say 396. But instead it showed up, and that's probably the number I saw and why my face said 320, 396. Okay, so let's take a quick replay look as I continue this story. So my dad loves to smoke cigarettes in the car. And, you know, he rolls the window down and everything, but, I mean, that doesn't help. I mean, if you ever been around a cigarette smoke in a car, it just fills the car up, it smells, and, you know, it stays in the car. It doesn't go away. So anyway, I'm giving my dad the business. I'm like, come on, Dad, put out the cigarette. And he's like, come on, son, just deal with it, blah, 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 you know. So we're driving. This goes on for about, 10, 15 minutes. Maybe not 10, 15 minutes, because it doesn't take 10 to 15 minutes to smoke a cigarette. But my dad's one of those guys that literally will take forever to smoke the cigarette, which means the smoke just kind of lingers. And that's another tailor-made double play, except this time it is a double play. Darn it. So finally, I snap at my dad. I'm like, Dad, put out the cigarette or we're going home. And I literally took his cigarettes and chucked them out the window. I know you're not supposed to litter, but I was so upset, and my dad flipped. He went in the car and was just upset, calling me all these, not bad names, but you disrespectful kid. How could you do that? Dang it, I still can't figure out how to get the second on a stolen base. No need to take a look at that replay. But anyway, after some intense arguing, and my dad kind of just getting very upset, the rest of the ride, we did not say anything to each other because we were just so upset at each other, We both had our reasons. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't have been. Oh, man, that fooled me big time. I should have been more easygoing with my dad. He's older, and, he's lived his life, and he doesn't care, so I probably should have just been like, you know what, suck it up, not a big deal. The cigarette would have been probably done in like I said, 10, 15 minutes, and we wouldn't have had a problem. But nonetheless, we yelled, screamed, and then we were quiet the rest of the way there. Not exactly the way you want to start out a trip to San Diego to go see a baseball game. That being said, once we parked, everything was fine. We hugged, let's go have a good time. As soon as we got in the stadium, batting practice had started, and then we completely forgot about what had happened. So, but I'll never forget that incident in the car there, where me and my dad kind of went at it for a few minutes, and over a cigarette. I myself don't like smoking in my car. I don't care if people smoke, but just not in my car or in my house. Outside, all you want, have at it. My dad thought different. He's like, this is my son. I don't care. I'm going to do what I want. And that's how it played out. So anyway, we went to the stadium. The Dodgers, I think, won that day. And we had a great time. We drove home. No issues. Everything was fine. I don't even remember if he smoked a cigarette on the way home. I'm probably sure he did it. But, yeah, good times with my dad. That's just one of the memories I have where we kind of started off bad and then, it turned out great. So San Diego reminds me of that story every time we drive there. Here we go, 6-1, bottom of the 8th. Nobody on, so I have no reason to mess up the play here at second base. It goes to the outfield for a base hit. And yeah, I guess I should have been covering second there. As Corey Seager would have been the cutoff man. Here we go, 6-1, top of the 9th with a runner on third, baby. Here we go. 2 for 4 on the day with at least 1 home run. See if we can do it again. Oh, man, that guy gave me my pitch, but I was a little early on it. Grounded out, but 7-1, we're going to win this game, baby. We're definitely playing 2 games in these videos. And, yeah, so we got the win, and we're going to jump right into the next one. Here we go, baby. Game 2 of this video brings us back to beautiful Dodger Stadium against Arizona. And first pitch is going to be an out, man. Dang it. So I'm fortunate enough to know a couple people that work at Dodger Stadium. And on Instagram, they were nice enough to post video of them walking around the stadium. And it was really cool because I actually got to see a look at the left field pavilion and what the new upgrades and changes are going to look like. What I remember off the bat is that, there's definitely a cutout now in the middle of the pavilion, halfway up in the center, where fans can walk in and walk out, which takes out a good chunk of seats up there. And it also leads to a staircase that goes downstairs somewhere in a spiral type pattern. And the outside looks amazing. I think I saw a bunch of stores and everything as that ball is launched way back. Boom! 435, 435, 411. Darn it, man. That was a good guess. 435 was way off, but 411, our 5th home run of the season. And it made me super excited seeing the footage of the pavilion because, man, as you guys can tell, I cannot wait to go to Dodger Stadium this year. I'm not exactly sure what the ticket issue is going to be like, but I am a season ticket holder. That being said, Dodger Stadium has approximately 33,000 season ticket holders. So because of the pandemic, I'm not exactly sure what percentage of people will be allowed in the stadium. But let's just say even if they were at 50% capacity, that doesn't mean all the season ticket holders get to go. So how is that going to work? Who's going to be chosen? Who's not? I've had my season tickets since 2013. So I have had them for a while, but there's people that have had tickets there for 20, 30 years. So who knows if it's going to go by seniority or if the Dodgers are just going to be like, you know what? We went a whole season without fans. We're just going to open it up to the general public at a capacity of, let's just say, 30%. What does that mean? That means I might have a small chance to go, and even if I could afford to go, the prices for tickets are probably going to be insane because it's LA. Everything over here is overpriced and exaggerated, and the fact that Dodger games are now an exclusive type of event because not everyone can get there, this is what's going to happen. Prices are going to go up. So I wouldn't be surprised if, I don't even know what happened, but it was a hit and run, and it worked out, and I scored, baby. Base running, aggressive, points, and speed for Benny No there. So, like I said, I'm excited, but I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but I'm hoping to get to Dodger Stadium this year. Obviously, this year, at some point, things will come back to normal, and the stadium will come back to how it was, but until then, I would love to be there opening day, and, hopefully we are, man. Hopefully we are. And if I am, be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. 3-2 game, bottom of the 8th. Benny No turns on that one. He's a little early. And let's go. See if I can hit a 2-run home run right now. And, ooh, there it is. That ball's launched, baby. Way back into the visitor bullpen. Or boom, over the visitor bullpen. 395. Is the distance. That's kind of the area that Adrian Gonzalez hit his first Dodger home run with, which happened on the first year I had season tickets, which is in 2012. I had partial season tickets, meaning for half the season because I didn't buy them at the beginning. I bought them like halfway through. And Adrian Gonzalez, I got to see his first game with the Dodgers. And of course, if you remember in his first at bat, he hit a home run right kind of sort of similar to that spot. Epic game. Epic stories. We'll see you guys next time. We're out of here. Peace.